Congressional leaders returning to the White House today to meet with President Biden. And while Wall Street's still bullish about a deal, their optimism is fading somewhat. B of A's latest fund manager survey shows the majority of investors still think the debt limit will be raised by the ex-date, but that figure dropped from 80% last month to just 71% in the latest results. Are they right to be concerned? Let's get to Eamon Javers with the latest. Eamon?
Concern, at least in the short term. We're waiting for this meeting at the White House of the Big Four Democratic and Republican congressional leaders. That's coming up at 3 p.m. Remember, there's a live shot position right outside the West Wing. So if any of these leaders want to say anything to the press about what happens in this meeting, they're going to have the opportunity right after the meeting breaks up. So we'll watch for that. Meanwhile, a Democratic source familiar with the process tells NBC News Democrats will decide right after that meeting whether or not to move forward with a Plan B option of sorts on the debt ceiling. That would be a legislative process to force a vote on the floor, but it would require at least some Republicans to go along. So it's not seen by Democrats as the best option just yet. They'll decide that after the meeting breaks up. Meanwhile, Speaker McCarthy, for his part, he's been sounding a pessimistic note over the past 24 hours, telling reporters that the talks are not going well at all and saying there's no progress that I see. So we'll see if any of that changes after 3 p.m., Kelly.
While we have you, you've been following the Jeffrey Epstein Virgin Islands issue closely. Now a subpoena to Elon Musk. What do we know?
Well, what we know as of right now, Kelly, is we learned Monday that U.S. Virgin Islands have issued a subpoena to Elon Musk for information related to sexual predator Jeffrey Epstein and JPMorgan. A key allegation in that case from the U.S. Virgin Islands has been that the bank kept up a relationship with Epstein because he was referring powerful and wealthy men to the bank as clients. Now, the U.S. Virgin Islands say they believe that Musk may have been one of those men, but they say their private investigator has been unable to track Musk down and physically serve him with a subpoena, so they want the court to authorize alternative service methods. Musk responded in a tweet to all this, calling the subpoena idiotic and saying that cretin never advised me on anything whatsoever. Musk also says he has never forgiven JPMorgan for what he says was letting Tesla down 10 years ago. So what Musk's tweet didn't say, though, Kelly, is whether or not he knew Epstein or whether Epstein ever tried, at least, to sell him on the idea of moving some funds to JPMorgan. So there's still a lot to learn in all of this. Kelly, back over to you.
Eamon, thank you for now. We appreciate it. Eamon Javers. Quick programming note. Don't miss David Faber's live interview with Elon Musk after Tesla's annual meeting. It is live tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on CNBC.